Mesdames et messieurs, je voudrais dire bienvenue à Radio Friradio pour jeudi le 14 juillet 2022. Je suis Carlo, je vous présenter cette nuit et je suis ravi pour être avec vous cette nuit. Oh putain, c'est mon caméra est très faux. Alors, on va guider les caméras. Et alors, cet épisode, cette émission, aujourd'hui sera pour les jeux de Bastille, comme disent les Américains. Comme disent les Américains, les jeux de Bastille, donc les Français célèbrent la liberté, l'égalité, la fraternité et les putaneries. Ravi de vous être aujourd'hui. Et alors, on y va. Welcome everyone to Radio Review for Thursday night. Thursday night, July 14th, which is fucking Bastille Day. AKA the best day in the entire world, because it's kind of like French Independence Day. It's really more so they got to celebrate, I don't know what the fuck, so I think it was something in the French Revolution, I don't know. But they have like fireworks and shit, and it's a far better holiday than the 4th. The 4th is kind of lame. Right? The 4th of July is just lame. It's middle of the year. It's hot as fuck. Clearly this year people have decided to, the theme of this year's 4th was Al Qaeda. And yeah, I know some French. I speak the language, and they're I had a total brain fart. Their Bastille days are fucking fun. It's like barbecues and fire. It's basically what we have here without the like people shooting off fireworks in around, like everything looks like a fucking Civil War movie. Yeah, it's fun. Let me bring back isn't at 420 at fucking height. HD. Because, see, here's the thing about iPhone 10. They know what they're doing about, like, when you use your iPhone as a webcam. They know what they're doing. Otherwise, they wouldn't have sold. They wouldn't have sold a bunch and been half the fucking market. But when I put it on here, because I'm doing everything else in the fucking universe. Hey, we're back in oh wait. Hey, we're back in business. Because they know what they're doing, otherwise they wouldn't be half the fucking market. But when you put it as a webcam on some computers, man, it gets slower than a mother. I mean, you get to look kind of cool doing like get, being all slow and shit, but otherwise, I'm quieter today because I'm doing it earlier, like Thursday night stream. So, I don't want people to notice why if I'm not making loud noises. Let's check on Google News for today. Google News. Ivana. Oh, I knew about this. Oh, she outlived him. See, this is proof, by the way, you fucking people, me included, whose diets are like fucking Big Mac and no vegetables. Like people whose diets are the most putrid fucking shit. Like Big Macs and Chick-fil-A and French fries and fries and oil and fucking Diet Cokes and just garbage. Ugh. Like Donald Trump. Not a political thing at all, just his diet is slop. He brought a fucking football team like Burger King and shit, like McDonald's and Burger King, when he won the championship. His diet is pure slop, and he still outlived his first wife. That's a thing. All right, you fucking people like me who don't eat their vegetables, you can eat as bad as he does, and still he's gonna probably outlive fucking Jimmy Carter or Reagan or Ford, any of those presidents who made it to like mid-90s. He's gonna be like those people. Those people in what is it? Big commercials? No. Wait, what do you think? I have matchup on the back. I get distracted. People in like France or Italy who like every day smoked a pack of cigarettes, had a bottle of wine, and took zero care of themselves, but still lived to be like 130. You see about the news? I think it's gonna happen. This is a great indicator. A great indicator. I mean, it is me too. It's the sign for me too. My diet is pure slop. I'm not 400 pounds because I just portion control, but I don't eat fresh foods, vegetables. I don't drink much alcohol, but that's it. So, knock on. Where's the nearest one to me? Yeah, I have a chance. Wow. I don't know how she died. Let me go check. Wait. Eve. Cause of death. What the fuck? Police investigating if 70-year-old African socialite fell downstairs and then died of cardiac. Oh. That. That's. And I mean, right after. Right after, like, the January 6th. There's no going on. Either those here, which have turned his reputation into pig shit. That. I'm not conspiratorial. Okay? I used to be. I used to be back fuck, like early COVID. There was a time in my life like early COVID and like beginning ish of last year where I was on a pretty heavy like conspiracy phase because everything is changing so quickly. This I'm not a kind of people, you know, those people that like you know exactly the fuck people are. They can't take a shit without it being conspiracy theory. But that I'm hoping it was just an accident, although that does seem kinda Diana-ish. I can't say. You know, sometimes you hear something and you're like, you know, you see something like that. I'm not gonna say whether it's a Diana thing or not. I'll shut up. Let's see. Biden says you no. It isn't. We're at 9 point. I think it's higher in the eurozone. The inflation. It's in some countries it's like 50%, like Turkey and whatever's happening in Sri Lanka, which is awesome by the way. They're just a straight. It's what should have happened here on January 6th. Imagine, you know, hey, we don't like President X. We'll go to the White House. We'll raid his shit. It would be awesome. Joe Biden defends human rights record ahead of Saudi visit. What human rights? Why are we still working with fucking Saudi? Fucking Saudi is ISIS that made it, okay? The only thing they have going for them is that they're the birthplace of the second largest major religion, right? That's the one thing they have going for them, and maybe oil. But like, they're not an example to follow, right? Beheading people for not being the right kind of Muslim, uh, beheading people for homosexuality, witchcraft, whatever the fuck that means. What else? They just had women grabbing like last week. I think minorities and like religious minorities are next. That whole region, that whole fucking Gulf, uh, Persian Gulf, Arab Gulf is really, really bad to everyone who's not Arab. It's just not. We should not be doing business with fucking Saudi. But you know what? Money talks. Money talks. Seriously, Saudi Arabia is a terrorist fucking state. China puts Uyghurs in concentration camps. Russia is Russia. We used to have relations with them until I think 2014. I could be wrong, but money talks. You know, they give us a lot of money. We just put all the human right abuses, just boop, 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 away in the back. Italy's president. Oh, this happened. Each some quick hitters. So Italian politics are okay. People think American politics are volatile, which they are. Italy. Let me see. Italy is the king of unstable fuck governments. Let's go to let's go to let me show you. So we're gonna start here at Berlusconi, the very popular guy in Italy, kind of a Trump figure, like very brash but got things done. Less than a year. Lamberto Dini, barely 2 years. Prodi, the next day, 2 years. Next day, 1 year. 1 year, 46 days. 4 years, 340 days. 1 year, 357 days. 3 years, 192 days. They don't. So here's the fucking reason why they don't last long in Italy. Because you're sitting up Italy. And like a lot of other countries in Europe, where the governments are like a mishmash of different parties, and if one of them leaves, they don't agree, they can break off, and the coalition is now empty. And so the prime minister quits, and they have to have new elections, or they find a new prime minister. Let me start back from 2000. So in 22 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 prime ministers in 20 years, which means the average is 10 years. What? Probably a year and a half, 2 years. So, I mean, he tried. You just don't see anything about this in the US because our system doesn't allow that. It should. I think it'd be a lot better for it, but it fuck doesn't. If the US tried that, where we could just, where each president was had some volatile fucking like coalition of parties, oof, it would be ugly. See, like, for a better. So this is the kingdom. It was still, volatile. Then, hey, there's Mussolini. And then the Republic. Yeah. It's not a good sign, but Thai politics are fun. They're all crazy as fuck. It's what America should be. I'm just going to some stories here. It's a very short stream today. Because I can. I want to get some more streaming time. And I'll do my regular stream around mid 1 a.m. And the reason for that is I'm more awake at 1 a.m. Just right. The most awake I am the entire day is like 1:30 at night. I am a fucking owl. I love it. Car Uber exploding. That's a bad omen. Well, no shit. Fucking car interest rate now, or what? Like interest rate in general, or what? 6%? 5-6%? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, 4%. Combine that with every fucking new car being like $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. Yes, repos are exploding because no one can afford to fucking pay that probably as much as rent used to be in some places. Car note. Once this recession happens, and it's going to, okay, here's the example for this. This current shit of money out the wazoo and inflation out the wazoo and everything being inflated, it's like a fucking bag of the sack of cards. It's like those people, those athletes who, when they get into the pros, they have their 10, 12 years in the pros. It's not just football, it's every sport. And by the time they leave the pros, they're flat the fuck broke. They're flat the fuck broke. Because even though they made $1 million an hour, they didn't even have to lift a finger. Fucking Shaq made $1 million by just lifting his finger. Lifting the fucking giant grizzly bear fucking hand. He made $1 million. They blow through it because when they get in the pros, they jump like 5 tax brackets. And a lot of them are from lower middle class, poor backgrounds, or poor backgrounds in a country like the Dominican or Mexico or Cuba, where their currency is not as strong to the dollar as it could be. So they blow through millions of dollars, and suddenly they're broke and have to deal with consequences. The same is happening right now. They printed money out the fucking dick, and now they're realizing consequences. Will the stimulus help? Yeah, it probably paid off from that. Did it have to be trillions of dollars of basically free money? I don't know. It helped, but I don't know. So yeah, car repo was exploding when everything's like last year, right? I was helping my family buy a new car. Even the 10-year used CRV Hondas, right, were overpriced. Even the 10-year used Hondas were like 15, 20,000. It was awful. We found a car at some used car lot in the Twin Cities, and that was after what, 7, 8 months of looking. It's bad right now for cars. Houses too. It's I considered going to real estate until I realized I'd probably be giving a house to someone who's gonna lose it. This have fun when the economy burns out again. Let's see some more stories. Then I'm gonna get to my main thing. Brittany Griner to testify could get 10 years. See, I'm a mixed bag about that. First, so the joke, I mean, holy shit, the WNBA is getting recognition for the first time in fuck forever. Rare, because, it means you continue to actually have a fan base, but oh well. This is don't go to other countries, and I get it, but don't go to other countries and break their rules. She's lucky. She's getting 10 years. Alright, we're back. Yeah, it's kind of like don't go to other countries and break the rules. At the same time, I don't know. I'm conflicted about this.
Remember Barry Parker again? Yeah.
Yeah. Take care of something there. Yeah, I get it. I really do. But at the same time, don't go to other countries and break their rules. She plays basketball in Russia because the WNBA pays their players 2 cents a year. You should know this. I mean, Do I know what's gonna happen? No. Will it be good? No, because, I mean, relations with Russia are already strained as it is. We're on Ukraine's side in the war, and we've been taking care of people who they don't like. Along with, like, taking the other side serious. It's going to be a really weird case. I just hope she doesn't get, like, I hope she comes out of it safe and not, like, totally out of Warmbeard. You know, the guy in North Korea, the fucking, like, college kid who, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in North Korea. I think he was studying abroad in Pyongyang or something, and then he came home, like, brain damage. He did something to, like, get brain damage in Pyongyang, and then he died. It was a weird story. Let's just hope um, this doesn't end terribly, because again, there's a weird phenomena of Americans in typical American fashion going across the other countries, especially ones where you have no privilege. You have there's a system like Russia, and uh, wreaking havoc. Let's see some more. Average rent in Manhattan breaks 5,000 for the first time in history. Well, you ever thought your rent was expensive? Well, you know, and it is 5,000 a month. So in the old system of calculating rent and mortgages, it used to be that you had to make 3 times the amount of your rent to qualify. So 5,000 a month times 3 is 150,000 a year. That's 15,000. That's around 30,000 a month, give or take. And this current system, inflation, printing money, no one can afford to live or eat. Unsustainable. Unsustainable. Also, people stop living in fucking New York. Yes, it's trendy and financy and, yes, it's trendy and foodie and fancy and, oh, look, I'm 25. No, just go live somewhere else. It was expensive, but you know what you can do? You can take your fucking yuppie finance job and work from home and live somewhere you can actually afford. So what I do, this is the next segment, the second segment of the show. So I've been looking to get into real estate for the longest time, and not like the not like the realtor had like investment side. It's cheaper. You don't need to take classes. And what I've been doing for a long fuck time is like judging houses like this. So in real estate, in real estate, these are oftentimes one of two things. Either A, they're old as fuck houses. I mean, like, someone bought them, they were passed down through a family, and like, and the owner died, and then no one wanted them, no one wanted anymore. So this is a fun keyword that Jack Soul has, is meaning, actually, even better. Let me do more of a price point. So a lot of houses like this are, again, either houses that have been in the family a long time because they're old as fuck, or like things that investors try and flip, but they've like run out of money to take care of. Here's Springfield, Illinois, the capital of Illinois, land of Lincoln. Because houses here, it's one of those places. Here's how you can tell, by the way, this is one of those old as fuck houses. This lawn. The last time this lawn was even looked at fucking Washington Cross, Delaware. The last time this lawn was looked at, the last person who even trimmed this lawn was Pontius Pilate. That's how you can tell this thing was, I mean, with a family for a while, and then probably just, running out for a while, because with these kind of houses, you can run them out to the housing authority, and with the voucher, you can be in the black. If you once you take out, say, insurance, mortgage, etc., property management fees, you're in the black for these kind of houses. Because on $1,000 voucher, you take out all the fees and property tax per month, you're making like $600 off a $1,000 voucher. You add 10 of those, and you're making enough to be middle class. But yeah, as you can tell, this thing was dilapidated as fuck. That is a beyond, like, no one has seen this or touched this fucking guard. This, not even, it's a full on like jungle in. Let me see when this house was built. Let me see when this house was built. Let's see. My computer's being kind of fucked today. I apologize. But probably very, very old. Wait. Oh, hasn't each. No. Probably. My guess is like early 2000s, early like 1900s. But, that grass, that thing hasn't even touched that. Let's see this. Oh, you see the interior. Hmm. Ugh, that door's giving me fuck. That door's giving me COVID. Made me go bother just looking at it. Holy fuck. That floor too could go. The interior, you know what? That interior is a little by it's kind of like a drab, just meh kind of. And it's not bad, it's just weird. But the rest of it, ugh. It would need a lot, do some. Ooh, that door hasn't been touched at since Civil War. I mean, replace the floors. Those floors would probably be. I don't know how to describe them without getting banned. I mean, fuck, replace these floors. Replace this. Fuck, the Conjuring ass store. To, it may lead to like a witch's coven. Or like a horror movie set. This dishwasher built by William Howard Taft needs to go, along with the 2 cupboards. So hey, if you want food, well fuck your food, you get 2 cupboards. All of 2. Ugh. So I see, these buckets in the tub, and like a lot of rot thing. I think they were trying to clean this house, and I won't just get rid of the fucked up that bathroom. I'd call an exorcist. I mean that bathroom thought killed Kennedy there and just left his brains for 50 years. I mean, yeah, it's 20,000. That's super Springfield. Uh huh. Again, this probably haunt the door. Get rid of this cupboard. I mean, the sink. I had an English part. And this like upstairs attic. I would probably fix so I don't like die in it trying to remodel it. This too. Let me check the details. This older house with great bones as a blanket that can be used for a beautiful family home or could be a very interesting flip project. A brand new staircase has been built and HVAC has been serviced recently. Is that it? Cause that was a dirty ass. I mean, that was a dirty. Listen. I know dirty bathrooms because I went to college and lived in a fucking dorm. Those things, those college dorm bathrooms could start the next pandemic. That thing may have been dirtier. That thing wasn't even looked at since the fucking Romans. So, would I buy it? Yeah, I'd give it a, give it a good exorcism and then probably run it out. 29. So, once you get below a certain point in mortgage lending, they don't lend you mortgage. The lowest they'll go in mortgage is probably 30,000-40,000. Traditional mortgage, at least below that, is cash or like other ways. There's a whole rabbit hole of real estate financing that's not like regular ass mortgages. It's a whole fuck rabbit hole. Because at some point, the mortgage lenders are like, you have too many. So let's see 29,000 in Springfield. Okay, the exterior is fine. I want to see what 29,000 gets you in Springfield, Illinois. Are you I need to clean my screen. But I'm speechless. Get the motherfucker out. 29,000 and it looks like this. It looks beautiful. Get the fuck. I'm moving. 29,000 and this is what it looks like. Beautiful, newish walls. The carpet, I still want frosted for 30,000. I'd probably give it a wash. Let's see the I mean, it looks just fine for. There's probably a lot we're not seeing. This is too good. I feel like I'm being fucked with. Let me go as low as I can go. Let me go as low as I can go. 29,000, 28. No, that's mobile home. That's different. Let's see this big old bitch. That is probably a rough neighborhood. Okay. What is going on? This probably isn't a a renovation. This is probably just they bought the house and need to get rid of it because this is. I want to see like a dump, like a true. You know what? Let me check Detroit. Right. Just a city boy, born and raised inside Detroit. If this one gets me bitten, I've had a good run. Yeah, now we're playing with power. Or the effects of the Rust Belt completely going to fucking China. Oh, shit. That isn't just right. That was a nuke. That was straight up just one of the missiles from fuck Russia hit this Detroit house. And read the script. Fire damage. Enter at your own risk. You must do your own due diligence. DUE. Location. Next time, Midtown. Also, if it's been on the market this long, like 343 days, a lot of people they don't want to be near the fucking thing. And the sign it's a bad house. If it's been on the market this long, it's because no one wants to be fucked near it. This I have nothing to say, but it's literally probably a teardown. This is 100% a fuck teardown. This is get a bulldozer, maybe refire it. Like structurally, this thing is okay. Some people have to fuck realize not everything is salvageable. Okay? It's okay to let it. You know what it's like? It's some people with real estate and houses are like those people that keep getting back together, and they wonder why they're like Ross and Rachel. These investors selling these houses that burned down are like Ross and Rachel, right? You know, they keep holding on. Something that can't be fucking held on, like this house. This is a teardown. This is a teardown to fucking house. Start over. You know why? Because structurally, there is no fuck structure. Keep on with some more of them. Probably call it a show. Let's see how long it's been on the market. 604. This is even worse. It's been on the market for a year and a half. No wonder they've been on the market for a year. Were these houses built by the atomic bomb? It's like no one wants this house for $8,000 because it's, again, another teardown. You know why a lot of these houses are teardowns? Because structurally they're incredibly unsound because they've been there and in disrepair since fucking Caesar. And fire is obviously bad for us, the integrity of a house, of a structure. That's why 9/11 happened. Why the Twin Towers went down the way they did. Because you have jet fuel at like 700 miles per hour explode its aluminum, the structure got compromised, and suddenly 2,000 people died. Now let's see the most expensive houses in Detroit. I'm gonna get to some positive before I leave. I only do an hour just to keep. I think I'm short. Ooh. $3,000. It seems to be like a hip part of Detroit. It's surprising that exists. I never expected Detroit to be like, how some of these places are. They're hip and they have vegan lattes and Alaska's. No, I am 25 and I have a co-op. Those places, those parts of town. Just fuck 25. I have a co-op. I like vegan lattes. Gentrification. My rent is $3,000 a month. Those places. Minneapolis, certain, but let's see. Get the fuck shits out of here. I want that grand piano in my house. Get it inside of me. Well, yes, that I get it inside of me, that grand piano. It might be a baby grand, but I still want it inside my house. That couch is kind of weird. It's in a weird place. It's very color-wise off compared to the rest of the house, but the woodwork is beautiful. Oh yes, I would host like let's be parties. You're like rich yuppie shit. I would do here in a heartbeat. Yes, let's use kitchen. You know, kind of small for $3 million, but in kind of regular house like. I like the stove. I like the cabinets are a little off. So is this fucking island, but it does have it does have an outlet in case for your phone and your immersion blenders and They were making vegan lattes. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell it's like one of those very old, like older houses, but like charm older houses. We have a lot of them down in the Twin Cities. This oven, I like, and it has two ovens, which I fucking love. Yeah, you can work out here, your barren, Gilded Age room. Everything you know a house. It's both modern and updated. I like that shower. Fancy. It's probably um great privacy. If you're a husband with a mistress, you could probably go to town and anybody's fucking rooms here. Now the laundry being way up here is kinda probably a real pain in the dick, you know. I mean, hey, if you're a husband's mistress and you see in the wife and she doesn't like you, you could just down the stairs. Like Ivana Trump. I love the fucking woodworking here. I really do. Only problem is if someone doesn't like you, if someone really didn't like you, they could just, and suddenly that house is a pile of ash. Ooh, yes, yes. Now we're getting to the good part. Yes, yes. Is get them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are there like? Ooh, yes. Like two kitchens. Ooh, yes, yes. Fuck me, new wealth inequality, daddy. I love this. This is I want this kitchen. Like Viking stoves. Like I love this color of like gray cobalt. I would wear it in. I would wear it in a fuck dress for free. I love the color. Now we're getting into the good part. So I live near a modern house development. I would think there a lot of them are like genuinely like boring as all shit. I do a lot of modern houses are built like cookie cutter and just meh. I love me their kitchens though. Like the sleek cobalt gray, whatever the fuck color this is, any day of the week. Ooh, yes. You can have two monitors. In fact, the reason why that people know how much you paid for this house, know that you can afford it. Yes, everything about this I want. Including these eyes. You can be one of, 5 families in Detroit with any money at all. Wait up. Fuck. There's a straight up third. That's a whole ass bar, I think. Oh no, it's the other laundry. I love this. You even get your own, like, uh, portal to Satan, I think. Or tarp, or whatever this is. Probably portal to Satan. But, ooh, yes, I would. I would. Yes. There's a third. Get the. Get the cunt out of here. There's a third kitchen. There's a. How many baths? 7 baths. Fucking 8 kitchens. Oh, and it's pretty. You know what this would be good for? Those couples that are very clearly, like, in rough shape. Wait, hold on. A wild roly Okay, so I am at least 5, 6 generations behind on Pokemon. I think the last one I played was Crystal. Like, the last one I played recently was Crystal. I have zero idea who the fuck Rollicole is. When I see I'm behind on Pokemon, I am behind. No idea who any of these the fuck are. But you know what this has to be good for? Those couples that are very clearly only together because of the kid. That they don't like each other. They haven't for a while, but they have a kid and they don't want to feel like they don't want to pay child support. This house is perfect because it's fucking 8 bathrooms, 3 kitchens, a park, and a pear tree. Perfect. Okay. Hmm. All other kitchens. Yeah. This would be a beautiful house. I would fly to Detroit just to be in here. Because Detroit is like a lot of cities, you know. It has the old money. What? It has like the old money and the everyone else. I might tour the old that one was out in St. Paul one time. But for right now, it's been ready for due for uh Thursday, uh, July 14th. Now, I'm gonna shift it before I go. I'm gonna leave you out with this. franglais, yeah. So,
At you care.
I follow a comedian in France. His name is Paul Taylor. He's an English guy who moved to France about 3 times. So, once as a youth, then, then after college, he moved back with his now wife. And he's famous in France for being a bilingual comedian. Because right now there's a burgeoning comedy scene in France. And that comedy scene includes a lot of bilingual comedians. French and English. And this is from his first comedy special, Franglais. So Francais, Anglais, French, English. I'll put this, then we'll go.
We get asked,
Ad.
who are our health plans for?
La première question que les Français ils ont pour moi, c'est Paul, comment ça se fait que tu parles si bien français? Parce que pour un Anglais, en général les Anglais quand vous parlez français, vous parlez comme des grosses couilles. Et c'est vrai. C'est vrai que les Anglais normalement on est là, ouais bonsoir, comment ça va, voulez-vous coucher, enchanté? Dans cet ordre-là en plus. Donc je comprends la question, je comprends pourquoi les gens ils se posent la question sur mon accent. Mais je suis vraiment britannique, 100% britannique. Ma mère, elle est irlandaise du côté nord, mon père, il est anglais. Je suis né là-bas, donc je suis 100% alcoolique. C'est juste que j'ai eu la chance de vivre en France pendant 5 ans quand j'étais tout petit. Et quand on est tout petit, on est un peu une éponge au niveau de l'accent. Donc du coup, j'ai pas trop d'accent quand je parle français, mais je fais énormément de fautes. Parce que la langue française, c'est une langue de merde. Que même vous, les Français, vous savez pas parler correctement. Parce que je vous vois entre vous, vous corrigez. Ça, c'est incroyable. Quand t'es étranger et tu vois un Français qui ouvre un email d'un autre Français qui fait « Oh, il a pas bien conjugué le verbe, il sait pas parler français, lui !» Mais c'est quoi ça? Si la langue, elle est compliquée pour vous, pour nous, elle est impossible à maîtriser à 100%. Donc, je fais des fautes, je continue à faire des fautes, mais des fautes de base. Je fais pas les mêmes fautes que vous, les francophones. Moi, je fais des fautes de base, des fautes d'anglophones, en fait. Mais les fautes d'anglophones sans l'accent anglophone, ça passe pas du tout. Et je me suis rendu compte que les Français, quand je fais des fautes de base avec cet accent-là, vous pensez pas que je suis anglais qui parle très bien français. Vous pensez que je suis français, mais con. Et je vois la tête des gens devant moi qui bug, ils savent pas, ils sont là, je comprends, ils savent pas pourquoi je fais des fautes sans accent. La première fois que j'ai vu quelqu'un bugger devant moi, c'était dans une boulangerie où je suis rentré, j'ai dit « Bonjour madame, je vais prendre une baguette, 2 pains au chocolat et une croissant s'il vous plaît. » Fuck you. Ouais, parce que la femme, elle a bugué, elle a rigolé, elle a fait une croissant, une. Geneviève, viens par là, il y a un teubé et on va se moquer de lui. Une croissant. Donc là, je suis passé pour un con. Je voulais pas. J'ai essayé d'expliquer ma situation. J'ai essayé de dire non, en fait, c'est parce que je suis anglais. Mais j'ai vécu en France quand j'étais tout petit. Et quand on est petit, on est une éponge au niveau de l'accent. Là, elle s'en foutait complètement. Elle était là, ouais, c'est ça, une croissant. Donc j'ai repris un faux accent. J'ai dit « Oh, désolé, en fait, c'est parce que je ne viens pas d'ici. C'est pour ça que mon français, c'est de la merde. Désolé, je viens pas d'ici. Désolé. En fait, je viens de la Belgique. C'est pour ça que mon français, c'est de la merde. Désolé. »